Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a unique twist on the harem genre. Those thrilling series where the overpowered main character keeps their true strength hidden. Get ready to uncover the secrets and join us as we count down the top 10 harem anime where the OPMC hides their powers. Stay tuned, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more anime content. Let's get started. Data Live. 30 years ago, the Eurasian continent was ravaged by a colossal spatial quake, a phenomenon involving unexplained space vibrations that killed over 150 million people. Since then, these earthquakes have been sporadically affecting the world, albeit on a smaller scale. Shido Itsuka, a seemingly typical high school student, lives with his younger sister Kotori. When an impending spatial quake threatens the safety of Teng City, he hurries to save her, only to be ensnared in the ensuing eruption. He discovers a fascinating female at the source, who turns out to be a spirit, an otherworldly being whose appearance causes a spatial quake. Soon after, he becomes involved in a fight between the girl and the anti-spirit team, a vicious attack group whose objective is to destroy spirits. However, there is a third party who believes in protecting the spirits, Ratatosker, which is unexpectedly led by Shido's younger sister. Following the conflict, Kotori forcibly joins Shido, offering him an alternative solution to the spirit's threat, make them fall in love with him. Now the fate of the planet depends on his dating skills, as he searches out spirits to seduce them. Super Xeros. 5 years ago, aliens known as the Xeros conquered the Earth. With the species on the verge of extinction, the Xeros are determined to take over Earth with a lethal strategy that would gradually wipe off the human race, deprive humanity of its sexual drive through various techniques, allowing them to die out. In response to the Xeros scheme, the Hxeros gadget was created, a devastating weapon that can only be fully utilized by persons with high levels of sexual energy. Reto Enju, a high schooler with a deep hatred for the Xeros, joins a group of Hxeros users to combat them and protect humanity. With their gear depending on erotic energy for power, the squad must collaborate to maintain high levels of libido at all times in order to be combat ready. Furthermore, because he lives in a house full of eager girls, Enju should not have a power outage anytime soon. Lord Marksman and Vanadis. In a fantastical version of Europe, a battle between opposing nations is brewing. One of these countries, Jactid, has 7 areas controlled by war maidens known as Vanadis. Eleonora Elenvilteria, one of the Vanadis, leads an invasion on Brunn, their neighboring enemy country, armed with powerful dragon card weapons. Tigrevermed Tigrivorn, a teenage archer and Earl of Brunn's Alsace province, eventually loses his entire army to Ellen. In an unexpected turn of events, Ellen saves Tigger and orders him become mine. What could be the significance of this new alliance? Madana no Out to Vanadis, based on Tsukosa Kawaguchi's light novel, is an epic tale including complicated war strategies and attracted women. Tiger and Ellen are caught up in a worldwide fight, rife with dark secrets, intrigues, and corruption. Hybrid X Heart Magias Academy Ataraxia. Hida Kizuna has the HHG, Heart Hybrid Gear ability, although it isn't powerful enough to make him really useful. His older sister convinces him to move to a strategic defense school, where many of the pupils, many of them are large-breasted girls, use their HHG powers to find invaders from another world while dressed in extremely skimpy pilot suits. Kizuna's combat ability falls short, but his sister has a different plan. Supposedly, having romantic experiences with Kizuna will allow the girls to recharge their energy or power up. It appears that his new school life will be filled with embarrassment. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. Ichiro Suzuki, a programmer in his 40s, is overwhelmed with work. Worn out, he finally gets a chance to sleep, only to wake up in a fantasy RPG world made out of the games he was debugging in reality. In this new location, he notices that not only has his appearance changed to a younger version of himself, but his name has also changed to Setu, a nickname he used while doing beta tests on games. However, before Setu can realize his condition, an army of lizardmen attacks him. Setu is forced to cast a powerful spell in response, which fully eliminates them and raises his level to 310, effectively maximizing his numbers. Satu, a high-level adventurer with a multitude of skills and no route back to reality, sets out to explore this wonderful new realm. Sky Wizards Academy. Years ago, humanity was almost wiped off by massive magical armored insects that had grown too powerful and hostile to be controlled. Because of these huge bugs, mankind no longer dwell on Earth, but rather in floating cities. However, this does not imply that all is lost, as wizards from prominent floating wizard institutions are combating these monsters. Kaneda Age is a young guy who was previously regarded as the Black Master Swordsman, but is now considered a traitor. He has an opportunity to redeem his reputation by guiding the team E601, which appears to be having some troubles. It is made up of 3 girls, Mizura Waito, Letty Isenach and Rika Flamel, all of which have their own troubles. Kaneda looks to be getting into deep water more than once as a result of it. Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. Lux, a former prince of an empire named Arcadia that was overthrown by a rebellion 5 years previously, inadvertently trespasses in a female dormitory's bathing area and discovers the kingdom's new princess Lysichart naked, causing her fury. Lysichart then challenges Lux to a drag ride duel. Drag rides are ancient armored mechanical weapons discovered in ruins around the world. Lux was once referred to as the strongest drag knight, but he is now recognized as the undefeated weakest drag knight because he will never attack in battle. Following his battle with Lysichart, Lux enrolls at the female-only academy that prepares royals to be drag knights. Solo leveling. A decade ago, the first gates, portals linked to other realms that host creatures immune to conventional weaponry, emerged around the Earth, putting humanity on the verge of extinction. Along with the appearance of the gates, many humans were converted into hunters and given superhuman skills. Many hunters who are responsible for entering the gates and clearing the dungeons within formed guilds to guarantee their livelihoods. Song Jinwoo is an E-rank hunter who is known as the weakest hunter in all of mankind. While exploring a purportedly secure dungeon, Harry and his group come across an unexpected tunnel that leads to a deeper level. Enticed by the potential of treasure, the group continues on, only to be met with horrors beyond their conception. Miraculously, Jinwoo survives the catastrophe and soon discovers that he now has access to an interface visible only to himself. This secret technology promises him the power he has long desired, but everything comes with a price. Demon King Daimao. Akudose transfers to Constant Magic Academy with the goal of changing the world for the better. There he meets Junko Hattori, a virtuous ninja clan member. On their trip to the academy, they resolve to work together to make the world a better place. However, when he arrives, the situation quickly worsens. It is predicted that he will become the Demon King. As news of his fate spreads, the school begins to fear him and Junko's faith in him dwindles. While Akudo is determined not to let his prophecy future dictate his fate, it appears that everything he says and does reinforces the idea that he is destined to become the Demon King. Furthermore, he is surrounded by a harem of gorgeous girls, each with their own agenda for him, ranging from bringing him to justice to simply showering him with affection. With his newly awakened powers, Akudo must deal with his ever-growing list of disasters while fighting to prove that his fate is not predetermined. Outbreak Company. Shinichi Kanu is a reclusive geek with extensive knowledge in anime, comics, and video games. One day, after applying for a job to escape his reclusive lifestyle, he is abducted and brought to the Eldent Empire, a mythical world populated by elves, dragons, and dwarfs. Trapped in this alien nation, Shinichi is assigned an unexpected mission by the Japanese government to promote otaku culture throughout the realm as a otaku missionary. Shinichi has the full support of the Japanese government, as well as the half-elf maid Musil and the Eldent Empire's Princess Petralka. Together with this motley crew, he will overcome political, social, and ethnic barriers to spread otaku culture in this holy area. So these were the top 10 harem anime where the overpowered MC hides his powers. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.